people see gear like this in a machine shop and think that it is absolutely unattainable. But the Tormek PCNC 1100 is priced well within the budget of a serious enthusiast. This thing, although affordable, completely powerful. Let's take a look. CNC stands for Computer Numeric Control. That essentially is this machine runs autonomously. As long as I provide it with a digital file, it will cut anything. I've actually taken the drawing from SolidWorks from Mike upstairs. We're going to actually cut this form out. We're going to make a belt buckle. The other fantastic thing about this machine is my hands are not involved in this. I'm not in there moving a part, touching anything, which is great when you need to save a finger. One of the things that people notice right when they're listening to this while it's running is it actually sounds musical. You hear that bass line? That's not music, but it is CNC music. So while I was grooving in NoFX, the CNC did all the hard work. Now that the CNC's done, I'm going to cut it off with a bandsaw and we'll have our part. The CNC does all the hard work, all the precision, and I get a part. It smells like crayons. This piece of equipment doesn't look like much, but every machinist that comes into the shop sees this and says, oh my God, you have a cold saw. Here's why. Liquid-cooled blade, hence the name cold saw, clean, fast, and precise. What does that mean? This sucker can cut. Today's cutting class, we've got quarter inch thick wall steel. This baby will cut. Here's why. This thing is a monster with cutting steel. It's a 14-inch blade, liquid cooled. It eliminates debris. The sound is a lot less than an abrasive saw, and it's fast. We get a precision cut right off the bat. First time, we can weld those right together. I just cut 1/4 inch thick wall trailer hitch steel. With a cold saw, you can cut anything. Oop, it seemed to have cut my thumb. There's glue for paper, there's glue for wood. Welding is glue for metal. When you're welding, the arc can reach a neighborhood of 10,000 degrees. That's an insanely hot neighborhood, stop it! You need 3 things to weld. A welder, metal, and safety equipment. Now that we have the welder adjusted, hopefully correctly, let's make a weld.
Not only am I melting the 2 pieces of metal together, but I'm also putting a filler in with it. That's the bead that you see. You do a little bit of a waving pattern back and forth, like a half moon. Ow! Whenever we're doing builds, there's so many different applications for welding, it's almost mandatory.
And that's what happens when 10,000 degrees meets steel.